Welcome to Medical News Update, health research translated into plain English. Today's story: if you use an Omnipod insulin pump, there's an important safety notice you should know about. The good news: it's a correction, not a blanket recall. The not so good news for some people: it means a pod could be delivering less insulin than expected. On May 26, 2026, the FDA posted a voluntary medical device correction from Insulet, the company that makes Omnipod. The correction covers specific lots of 3 Omnipod products: Omnipod 5, Omnipod DASH, and Omnipod Eros, which is the original Omnipod insulin management system. What's the problem? A manufacturing issue may allow insulin to leak outside the intended delivery path. In plain terms, when the pod thinks it's delivering insulin into your body, some of it may actually be escaping. Less insulin reaches you than the pump suggests. That matters. Insulin under delivery means blood sugar can rise. If it rises far enough, for long enough, it can trigger diabetic ketoacidosis D, Ka, which is a medical emergency. Insulet's notice says approximately 7 million pods worldwide are within the scope of the correction. They estimate about 60% of those have already been used or expired. So the practical concern is for pods still in current use or sitting in stored supplies. The FDA also lists a Class 1 recall entry for the Omnipod 5 ACE pump pods specifically. Class 1 is the FDA's most serious recall category. It means the issue could cause serious harm. But that entry is specific to the Omnipod 5A CE, not every Omnipod product. Insulet's announcement reported about 24 serious adverse event reports and no deaths linked to this issue at the time of the notice. That number can change as new reports come in. So, what should you do if you use Omnipod? First, check your pod lot numbers. Use the official Omnipod or Insulet correction page. Don't rely on screenshots, group chats, or social media lists. You'll need the lot number from your pod box or supply records. If you can't find it, take the box, the pods, or photos of the labels to your diabetes clinic, pharmacy, or Insulet support. Second, if your pods are in an affected lot, stop using them and follow the manufacturer's current instructions. Insulet says affected customers will get replacement pods at no cost. Third, and this is the most important point, do not stop insulin without a backup plan. If your pods are part of the recall and replacements haven't arrived yet, contact your diabetes team for an interim insulin plan. For people with type 1 diabetes, even a short interruption in insulin can be dangerous. Fourth, watch for warning signs while wearing a pod, according to FDA. Materials. These can include wetness around the pod or the adhesive, the smell of insulin near the pod, and unexplained high glucose readings. If your glucose stays high despite correction doses, follow your sick day plan and contact your team. One reassuring note: the correction does not affect continuous glucose monitors. Your CGM readings should keep working normally. But if a CGM reading does not match how you feel, use a finger stick blood glucose meter to double check. Now let me put this in perspective. This is not a panic moment. It's not a sign that every Omnipod pod is dangerous. Most pods are not in affected lots. The right action is simple: check the lot, replace affected supplies, and make sure you have a safe insulin backup. A few warning signs that could suggest DKA: nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, deep or fast breathing, fruity smelling breath, confusion, unusual sleepiness, and very high glucose that is not coming down with correction. If you see those signs, get urgent medical help. One more time, the practical steps. Check your pod lot numbers using the official Omnipod page. Stop using affected pods if they are confirmed. Don't stop insulin without an alternative. And reach out to your diabetes team if you're unsure about anything. That's today's medical news update. Share this with anyone you know who uses Omnipod and check your own pods today. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy.